disputé cette année pour cette saison, pas moins de 4 manches. La première a eu lieu au Danemark, à Erling, qui a vu le sacre de la néerlandaise Christophe Bourman, qui est des nôtres cet après-midi. La deuxième est donc ici, en France, à Lyon, puis l'Allemagne, Stuttgart, accueillera la troisième justement étape de cette FEI Pony Trophy, suivi de l'Autriche avec Salzbourg, pour finir le week-end du réveil du Nouvel An au CSI Poney de Mechelen. Ce sera en Belgique. Tout ce petit monde aura rendez-vous pour la grande finale de ce circuit Coupe du Monde, la FEI Pony Trophy, qui cet après-midi est présentée par 3 lettres d'exception. C'est le CWD français CWD, le CWD haut de gamme, qui est dédié à la performance sportive et qui a gagné toujours dans le respect de l'activité physique des chevaux et des poneys. C'est ça qui fait la différence. C'est pour ça que les selles et la CWD sont plébiscitées par les meilleurs cavaliers mondiaux comme les cavaliers amateurs. Ils doivent ce succès à la politique de recherche sur l'appareil locomoteur du cheval. Ces innovations tournées toujours dans la précision et le confort. Un ampli haut, 1,35 m pour tourner ce soir, vous faire découvrir dans quelques instants. Autant de souhaiter la bienvenue au reste du monde, puisque cet après-midi, vous allez voir s'enchaîner les uns après les autres les meilleurs poneys et cavaliers européens. On a des champions d'Europe, vice-champions d'Europe, on a des champions de France qui sont là aussi. Bref, très beau sport qui s'annonce en compagnie des poneys et des enfants. Good afternoon, Alison.
Good afternoon, Arno. Good afternoon to those who are competing. A very international lineup. We have you in some international fans also in the stands for the 30th anniversary edition of the Équipe Italienne Concours Équipe Internationale. Arno, just reminding that during this fabulous 5 days of competition, we are delighted to host four world clinics. We already had that address this morning with the joining, and this afternoon will be the World FEI Jumping Pony Trophy, and of course tomorrow we find out being in the FEI Jumping World Cup. So this is the Jumping Pony Trophy. We're partnered along with the CWD, the saddle maker dedicated to sport riders, both whether they're amateurs as well as professionals. And some of the best riders in Europe are with us for this second leg here in Lyon after the first leg in Denmark. That was a couple of weeks ago. We'll be then heading to Stuttgart from the 13th to 17th of November to Salzburg in Austria, and the final which will be in Mechelen just after Christmas from the 26th to the 30th of December.
Les règles du jeu sont très simples pour ce Grand Prix. Il va falloir se déjouer de 12 obstacles, de 12 embûches sur ce tracé. Il va falloir être sans faute sur ce tracé qui est qualificatif pour la grande finale de tout à l'heure. Seuls les sans faute se retrouveront sur un parcours un petit peu plus réduit avec un barrage final. Donc cette fois-ci, il va falloir être bon. Ce sera la deuxième vague qui sera 100% au chronomètre. Alors pour les règles du jeu, je vous invite à plonger en plein cœur de l'arène justement et découvrir le tracé auquel ils vont devoir faire face aux 30 meilleurs cavaliers européens. Et on est venu du côté des grandes tribunes avec le Serge Rivens qui sera donc le numéro 1. Il y aura 6 derrière pour aller rejoindre le premier vertical du parcours. Ce sera donc le numéro 2 de couleur de Campé, qui vous permettra de faire un petit tour du côté de la tribune est, de la largeur justement de cette carrière pour aller chercher le vertical de la région Auvergne-Rhône-Alpes en numéro 3. Si vous voulez derrière, l'Observe Longine sur l'idée, lui est donc en ouverture de ligne à 4 côtés pour aller chercher le vertical numéro 5 sur la liberté de la face de ce restaurant VIP. Puis à la gauche, nous irons aborder une autre diagonale avec l'ouverture de cette ligne, notamment la carte du menu de midi avec la carte traditionnelle des bouchons lyonnais au numéro 6, 5 derrière.
Welcome along, everybody. Delighted to have you with us live here from Lyon on FEI TV. Welcome along to the FEI Jumping Ponies Trophy. It is this quite brilliant series that runs across some of the biggest indoor events in Europe, of course, tagging on here to the Western European League for the FEI Jumping World Cup as well, giving these young jockeys not only a chance to compete in the same arena and environment with these huge audiences and crowds, but of course it puts them on the same bill, gives them a great chance to get up close, personal, and watch what is going on, and that is a key way of learning in this sport. You learn not only by doing, but by watching, and that is all the opportunities that are afforded to them. Well, we've got a really star lineup of young jockeys in the pony class. The Grand Prix CWD is on offer, and points awarded, of course, as they run all the way through to the final in Mechlin between Christmas and New Year. We've already had one round in Herning just a week or so ago, and now we're set up rather nicely. The order sees Palmer, Sophie Gray, Janssen Christensen as the last to go. She was the winner with Park Icon in the one-round Fulton tying competition that we saw here yesterday. So the order for this Grand Prix, the start order, because it's a jump-off class, is set off the finishing order from that round yesterday. So by winning yesterday, it gives her the opportunity and the perhaps advantage, if she goes clear, then of course being last in the jump off, and it, I guess, stacks the order a little bit. We saw some great rounds yesterday. It was a real challenge in places, but majority either clear or four. I mean, we really have got quite a standard of pony, almost said horse, but pony and rider here. The course itself just having the final touches put to it, and then we'll be underway. The course designer is Jean-François Goudurin, and celebrating the 30th anniversary here of Aquita Lyon, Longines Aquita Lyon. This 1.35 meter track, 12 obstacles, 15 jumping efforts. The double coming later in the track at 10A and B. Prior to that, they've got the combination 7A, 7B, and 7C. It's already very, very busy here in Lyon. Last night, of course, we saw the Grand Prix for the senior riders, and what a class that was, with Victor Bettendorf coming out on top. Now it's the turn of these young pony riders. Plenty for the home nation to get behind, and that starts right from the beginning. Time allowed, just for your own reference, if you want to know, it's set at 72 seconds, according to what I'm looking at, because it's only just come through. So, Alice Duray is the first up. We've got to know of the Kofani. Kicking things off for France. She's only 13 years of age. And some nice rounds already in recent rounds, jumping well actually in Fontainebleau last month. I have to keep thinking when I say last month, of course that is now October. We have moved officially. We're now on day 2 of November. Right, here we go. Let's have a little look at how this is going to ride. Quite a long run on the rollback round here from 2 to 3. That's a shame. Just coming off the corner, didn't seem to do anything really wrong. Coming through the combination. 1 stride, 2 strides, parallel, upright, upright. Coming down to what is the last on the 4. There's no issues with the clock, is there? 63.09. 9 seconds inside the time, so we will ignore that for the future rounds. Alice Duray then, I think she'll be happy enough with the improvement after yesterday, but it is a score of 4 for the first of the riders to go. Let's see if the number clears, I think, today. Giving her pony a nice little pat, saying thank you. As we turn our attention to the second to go, and the second for France, as it is Clémence Rebix, Riding the Bessel de Lien, the 11-year-old mare by Lissandra Tilla de Lien. Clement, 16 years of age, last season of Ponies. Jumped in the Ponies Trophy in Herning. Unfortunately, already we're 2 down. There's an inevitability because of the fact this is drawn on their result from yesterday that this class will get stronger the further it goes through in terms of the ponies and riders that are to come. It's quite a narrow little fence, isn't it? Number 9 on that side. Speedy little round, but 16 scored for Clemence Rebier and Demoiselle de Lien as the second to go. Pony putting in a fabulous effort. Bethany Voss and Nashville B. Bethany, the first of the riders for the Netherlands. A little grey pony. Bethany, 15 years of age, has jumped at the Pony European Championships this year on Still Got Me. Part of the team that finished in 5th. She's jumped at Pony Europeans, to be fair, over the 3 years, 22, 23, 24. Took Nashville to Herning. Ooh, dear. Unexpected moment just came round that corner and suddenly it just comes to a stop. Otherwise they've been jumping really rather well. Time penalties, of course, now have kicked in, so that is beginning to go up 1 for 1. She did well to recover, kept her composure and found her way to the finish. It's a total of 21 when you include the time penalties there for going over 88.45 over the 72 seconds. So that was Bethany Voss and Nashville B. Some strong combinations for the Irish. Ireland have got a tremendous track record in the youth categories. This is Olivia Randell, the first of the Irish riders, riding Bungie, the 9-year-old mare by Bunbury. Again, rode this pony in the opening round of the FEI Jumping Ponies Trophy Series in Herning. Sadly, starting on that opening line, having a fence down here. work quite hard. You could see how she was just making the adjustment coming to that little red upright. Trying to put the pony in the right place. Of course, this is a step up in terms of height as well from that opening round yesterday. She finishes on a total of 16. Olivia Rannell there as the first of the rides for Ireland. Still got several more chances left to go, but best score at the moment still sits as Alistair Ray, and that score of 4 from that opening draw slot, the first to go. This is a really stunning looking pony. This is Irgan de Souillet for Belgium's Clementine Lux, 17, 15 years of age. She rode on the children's European team in Italy last year with Cache de la Cure, where she was part of the gold medal winning team. This year she took a turn with this ride at the Pony Europeans, finished individually inside the top 20 on home soil in Centaur. She's got a lovely little rhythm going with this pony. She was part of the team for Belgium as well in the Youth Nations Cup final, that huge event that takes place in Lier at the end of September, where Belgium found their way onto the podium. Oh yes, got away with a little rub and roll. And she's in on the clock. She was taking her time. She used all the time available to her. But there's the opening clear. It goes to Belgium's Clementine Lux, and look what it means to the two of them. Little pony ears are pricked. Did something good then, Mum. Brilliant. Lovely to see. Just a little bit of a rub at the last, but it stayed, and she judged it well. There's the reaction. Well, let's see who can join them. We know there'll be the opening combination in that second round that I'm sure we're going to get, just a case of how many. Next to go, back with the Dutch. This time it's Minnie Vos. Having a little look round. 13 years of age, rode on the children's European team at those youth Europeans in the Netherlands in the summer that took place in Pielbergen. So Potjor van de Gullihover. And this is her second outing of the season. Just having a little look at the course. This 13-year-old pony by Lars van de Gullihover. I'm not sure. Have they even rung the bell? I can't actually tell. Oh no, they wouldn't have done yet. Looking at the I think we're ready to go. Minnie Vos, Potjor. Plenty of international experience already for these two, though. Again, part of the pony team at the FEI Nations Cup final in Lier. Oh, we didn't have to wait long for another, did we? What a mini boss, and well done there to Potier, because that is number 2. The Netherlands joining Belgium. The jump off guaranteed. Very nicely done. It's one thing that's assured in an FEI Jumping Ponies Trophy, and that is an exciting jump off when you get there. And that's what it means. I mean, there's still a huge amount of pressure these jockeys put themselves under. They're all really looking to do the best job they can. Now, this is a young pony. It's only 8, this mare, called Corelli Clover. Irish sports horse for Ireland's Lily Tunney. He's 15. He's part of the bronze medal winning team at the Pony Europeans this year. His second championship outing, having ridden at the Children's European Championships in Italy the previous year. Well, disappointment coming out of the combination. They finish on the 4, just that one fence down out of the combination, the final part falling for Lily and for Corelli Clover. So 2 clears, 2 on 4. More chances still to come for Ireland a little bit later on in the draw. Well, back to another chance for France. Diane Chambon riding Attila de Telforest, the 14-year-old mare. These two part of the French team at the Pony European Championships this year. Did really well through there, because you could see they were just getting a little quick. And the pony's still picking up nicely. Just a little bit careful on these final 2 lines. Again, really having to try and hold. It gets quite short and unfortunately running out of room. That little bit of lack of control in being able to sort of just keep the pony in that same rhythm has cost them. And the last, so it's a total of 12. And France will wait just around there. With 3 fences down on Attila de Telforest. So still 2 clears, 1 for Belgium, 1 for the Netherlands. You see what I mean about how narrow that fence is. Not waiting around for the next, because it's Finland and Vera Salminen riding Nero van de Buckstail. 15-year-old Belgium gelding. Ridden at multiple championships now, including ponies and youth Europeans over the last 3 years for Finland. Again, it's the, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Well, the air jacket going off was the noise you heard on landing, but able to get straight back up onto their feet. And started to go wrong at the fence before at number 9, where they'd had the pole down. I think just a little bit of confidence, a little bit of momentum just sapping away. You can see just undoing the air jacket there. Tremendous innovation in the world of safety in equestrian sport in recent years. So not today for Vera Salminen, then for Finland. Still getting a huge applause. And another new for France. These ponies really are beautiful, aren't they? This is Faustine Grebiet riding DS de Montigny. It's an 11-year-old mare. Faustine back competing in the international pony circuit this year, having had a year off last year. Again, that little upright. It's proving expensive. Well, the clear's certainly not been given away easily. It's another on 4. And still just the 2 out of the 10 so far clear, as we are a third of the way through this opening round of jumping. Faustine Grebiet and C. de Montigny there for France. Picking up the pace and getting ready to go. It's this combination who ride for Monaco. Sophie Aurelia-Georges riding with Berlioz de Hermen. Sophia, one of the youngest in the class, she's just 12 years of age. Rode this year at her first championships as well. That was actually in the children's category of the Youth Europeans in Bielbergen. Two finishing in the top 6 last month in that CWD final in Fontainebleau. Really, no, really nicely done with the kick and a flick and a buck and everything else at the end there. Even Berlioz was celebrating Sophia's round. They celebrate together because they are into the jump off, that partnership, and it really is a partnership there for Monte Carlo. Nicely done. She's one of the youngest jockeys in the competition. has stood up and delivered clear round number 3. So now looking for 4. France still looking for the first. Could it be with Paul Barosad riding Vachin de Kergois, the experienced mare by Rankabol the third? 13 years of age, Paul. Jumped in Herning. He had a very good win in the summer in Paretor, in the ponies there in the Prix Voltaire. But today it's the first part of the combination that goes. Kept it to the 4. I'm just looking at the clock. It's quite a fast one as well. 62.34 or 62.37 is the fastest on 4. Whether that helps them or not when it comes to the lower placings, we will find out a little later. But I'm sure we're going to see a good number of clears. I have to guess that we'll probably get to about 9 by the end of this. There's 3 already, which will make for quite some jump off. Germany with 2 chances. Eva Furcher's the first with the beautifully named Cookie Dough. The 8-year-old stallion by Del Piero out of a Dorado mare. A couple of years ago she jumped on the youth team, the children's team in Oliva Nova at the Youth Europeans, where she was part of the gold medal winning team on Quintessa Locks. Well, there the pony just moving a little bit to the left. Needs to keep it straight, especially through the combination, and she's done that. Ooh, hang on a moment. And again, it's that fence that comes before it. Just seems to put the ponies off once they've had the pole down. Time penalties to add into that. Over the 72 seconds, of course, having to take the circle after the stop for Cookie Dough and Eva Furch. It's a total of 17 then for the first of the 2 for Germany, but Raphael to come a little later on with Casino Royale. Looking to the next and to Sweden. Sweden with just the 1 rider involved in this Pony Grand Prix, this 15-year-old Victoria Jensen. She was part of the bronze medal winning team with Ineth, the pony she's riding here at the, well, I should say part of the team that finished 4th. She was the individual bronze medal winner in her own right. I get that the right way round. At the Pony Europeans this year. Final fence on the 4. Keeps it to the 4 as well. So what is that into 6th place now? We've got 5 riders on 4, still 3 clears. Clementine Lux, Mini Voss, and Sophie Aurelia Georges, the 3 clear rounds as it currently stands in this Pony Grand Prix for the FEI Jumping Ponies Trophy here at Longines Nikita Lyon. CWD Grand Prix forming the second leg of this International Jumping Pony Trophy series. Next to go, Darcy Honeybun, Daisy Breen. Darcy, the daughter of Irish international Shane Breen. Of course, his wife Chloe. Darcy is 15 years of age, was on the Children's European team in Italy last year, where she finished individually in 4th and was part of the bronze medal winning team in her championship debut. This pony won Sahara. It's a 9-year-old mare by Daniel. Thinking about it as well, the sire of this horse, Daniel, was actually jumping here last night in the Grand Prix in the 5-star with Matt Sampson. He just picked up a time penalty, otherwise he'd have been in the jump off. Time. Talking of time penalties. Wow. 2 it is, 73.39. She got into a rhythm that she was happy and comfortable with, which is what you need to do, but unfortunately it has meant she is not going into the jump off. She can be best of the rest, better than the 4s, but unfortunately there for Darcy Honeybun. Darcy Breen, it is a score of 2. More to come for Great Britain a little later in the draw, because there is, still 2 more riders, Katie Bradburn and Ella Spencer, but there's still more chances to go for France, although we've got 4 more riders for the home crowd. Luan Pulstinek now with Casper's Ronaldo. 12-year-old stallion. No trouble with the clock, no trouble with the fences. We have a clear for France. Luan Pulstinek there and Casper's Ronaldo certainly scored. So there we have it, clear round number 4. Like I mentioned, I mean, we've seen some great jumping yesterday morning in the qualifier for this, and we're well now in. Maybe I should have said that a few riders ago. We're well in now to those combinations that did jump clear. 15 or 16 clear rounds yesterday, and we've only got 14 now left to go. So Jordan Shkerbkov now riding Parco van Horenhoff up next. Chance for the Swiss. Jordan is 13 years of age, part of the team, the Pony Europeans, with this pony this year. Ooh. You almost got the feeling when he came off the corner that he perhaps knew that it was going to be a little bit of a struggle, the way he was just having to sort of straighten the pony back up. There we have it, 16 the score. 84-67, 17 the score. With those time penalties added in as well. So the clear rounds, of which there are 4. Clementine Lux for Belgium, Minnie Vos for the Netherlands, Sophia Aurelia-George for Monaco, and Luan Plishkiniak for France. Next up, it's another chance for Ireland. Alana Keeling, Happy Blues July. This very successful pony now in the very capable hands of Alana, 14-year-old Irish jockey. Unfortunately, though, just having that down, I think just a little bit of time getting to know each other this year. Of course, this is a pony who's had quite some career with the likes of Lila Bremner when she took a pony Team Silver back in 2019. It then went to Alicia Herman, who had a lot of success before Tilly Bamford. Safe with the clock, but it is 8 as a score. Ireland still missing from the jump off. Yet there's still one more chance to come with Seed and Reap a little bit later in the draw, but Alana Keeling there and Lapulizuli finishing on a total of 8. The bell was for the next. And the next is another chance for France. Elise Skereri running Gosta del Belut. 8-year-old pony, this little stallion by Poetic Justice. With a fence down and a score of 4. That was Elise on the 12. Of course, France have got one clear from Luan Plishtinik into the jump off, and still with a couple more chances to come. As just go back and have a quick look at the replays. Ooh, it's never nice when you drag a wing with you. Well, this is the second of the 2 for Germany. Raphael Rikiak Eisenhardt riding Casino Royale. 21 years of age now. This gelding has been quite some star. Remember, in the hands of a British jockey called Shawnee Gregg, part of the gold medal winning team at the Pony Euros in 2018, and then silver medal winning team in 2019. Raphael, who finished individually inside the top 20 at the Pony Euros this year in Oklabik Centre in Belgium. Recently been to Herning. Certainly got off to a good start. Just needs to be a little bit careful. In and out. Clears the combination. Really hopping quite literally over that fence. What a good pony this is, as we know, using its experience at Casino Royale. Oh dear. Just didn't quite work out at the end, did it, with that second to last falling for 4 for Raphael and Casino Royale for Germany. So they, for the moment, in the top 10 because of the time. But adding to that growing list of scores of 4, it's certainly not been a growing list of clears. Still just 4 of them. Darcy Breen sitting in 5th on that 2 penalty score. And now with 10 more to go, it's the turn of Katie Bradburn for Great Britain. West Point Foreign Affair. 8-year-old mare. This by Fruselli. Of course, that tremendous stallion that was competed by Holly Smith. Holly winning the King's Cup at Windsor with the lovely stallion Fruselli. In fact, Rosie, her daughter, was part of the gold medal winning team at the Children's Europeans this year. And this, a young lady that was part of the gold medal winning team with this particular pony at the Pony Europeans. It's quite some combination, isn't it? What a pairing they make. Gold in the summer. She finished individually 4th, she's just shy of the podium for an individual medal. What a pairing. Well done to the combination of West Point Foreign Affair and Katie Bradburn. So Great Britain find their way through with a clear. 5 riders and 5 different nations. Belgium, though, could easily double up with Robin Vermeer as the next to go. On course now with Crystal Sparkle van Bergeveld. Another pony, I mean, 10 years older than West Point that we were just looking at. This is an 18-year-old pony. Robin rode this pony at the Pony Europeans last year in Le Mans and the year before in Strasbourg. said this could easily be another clear for Belgium. Living up to the billing. Well done, Robin Vermeer. Crystal Sparkle is clear. So 2 for Belgium with Clementine Lux, the first to go. We know now Robin Vermeer in as well, and it is really starting to build up. And of course, we're very much now into those ponies that were performing at their best here yesterday morning in the qualifier, and it's beginning to show. Scenery next up, Ireland's final chance to find a way of playing their role in the jump off against the clock. This is Fernando. That's a lovely pony that was, of course, Paddy Reep's ride when he took the individual and team gold at the Europeans in Le Mans in 2023. Shannon taking the ride this year and competing at the Pony Europeans in Belgium. Getting ever closer. One final fence to jump, and then Ireland are in. Sierra and Fernando go clear. Very cool, calm, and collected there in the saddle. And that pony really is, as we know, quite some start. So a magnificent 7 so far, with 7 more left to come forward in terms of the opening round. Every reason to think we could double what we've got so far. Lola here, Lola Eglien riding Elegant de Floris, the 10-year-old gelding by Edifix de Villon SL. Such a shame, and of course it's cost her a balance on landing, and that in turn brings the circle. They really didn't have a lot of choice. Ooh. That makes number 2. I think once that fence had gone, it was just a little bit off-putting for both of them, and unfortunately it's brought an end to the round. So that was Lola and Elegant de Floris there for France. France, of course, still just the one clear so far. And still, though, with another chance to come with Brice Favier. That's the second last to go in this opening round of the Grand Prix for the FEI Jumping Ponies Trophy, this CWD Grand Prix here in Lyon. Lieselot Koremans next up for the Dutch. With 1 clear, the Netherlands at the moment. Mini Vos through to the jump off. This is Orlando van der Rossenhoven, another pony that has certainly got plenty of experience. 20-year-old now by Rubus G. Took Lieselot to the individual silver medal at the Europeans this year in Centaur. It's a pony that had won medals previously, took Claudia Moore to a bronze medal at the Europeans in 2018 when she was part of the team that took the gold, and then a silver a year later. What a round. What a brilliant round that was. Just thinking back, it was in 2017 when Claudia, who used to ride that pony, actually came here to Lyon and finished in second place in this very Grand Prix. So Pony having a chance once more with Orlando van der Rossover, this time there with Liselott Koremans to go again. But we've got another chance for Great Britain this time. It's the turn of Ella Spencer. It's another 8-year-old pony. It's Gilton Desislot. Little stallion. Helped the British team onto the podium in Hagen and in Zuideveen. It won't be any podium finish today, unfortunately. Ella on the 4 as well. Young pony with just that one fence down right towards the beginning of the course and finishing on 4. Gilton Desislot. So we hold fire with 8 clears. Katie Bradburn though in the 1 British clear round. We've got, what, 4 more left to go. 2 for Switzerland, 1 for France and 1 for Denmark. So on to the first of those 2 that come in a row now for the Swiss. Heading our way, Victoria Shevrakov riding Tankards Down Dreamer. Still Irish and a mare, 9 years of age. Irish sports horse by Hermes Derev. These 2 on the Swiss team at the Europeans this year. She's ridden at the previous 3 pony European Championships. In fact, on 3 different ponies. Top 4, obviously, in the qualifier yesterday morning. Well, another of the top finishers from day one having a fence down in this first round of the Grand Prix. So what did I say? 8 clear rounds with 3 to go. We're not going to see more than the 11, although I thought we might get about 9, so we're knocking on that door for the score. Victoria and Tankards Down Dreamer there for Switzerland. Just beginning the turn, maybe a little bit early coming out of the combination, that concentration to move to the right. Just perhaps twisting the horse, or I should say pony, a little bit. Well, let's move on because we're straight on to the second of those 2 in a row for Switzerland. This is Laura André riding Clementine, podium finisher, then in 3rd in the qualifier for this 16-year-old jockey. With this pony rode at the 2022 and 2023 Pony Europeans. Well, they've ticked an awful lot of boxes so far, but there are 2 to jump. Now just 1. Time is fine. Could it be number 9? Yes, it is. She looks back at the clock, makes sure of the clear. The crowd have told her anyway. Laura Andre for Switzerland and Clementine making it number 9. And the Swiss with their chance as well. So what have we got? 9 combinations clear across 7 different nations, because there are 2 for Belgium and 2 for the Netherlands. 2 more left to jump. France have 1 clear. That came from Luan Postinik. Now it's to their far rider who was 2nd in the qualifier, Brifavier, riding Quapa de Lien, the 20-year-old gelding by Kente's Ronaldo SL. Again, part of the French team this summer at the Europeans, as they were the previous year. And has that gone? I think it has, yes, 4. The crowd told us, well, even before we saw it come up as a score. Well, not their day after that brilliant 2nd place here yesterday morning. 2 fencers go down, and it's a score of 8 for Brifavier and Quapa de Lien. 9 we have with a maximum of 10 to come back, because there is now just 1 final combination left to go in the opening round of this CWD Grand Prix for the FEI Jumping Ponies Trophy. And it'll be Palmer Sophie, Gray Janssen Christiansen with Park Icon, who put in that superb winning round here just 24 hours ago for this young 13-year-old jockey for Denmark. With this pony, she was part of the gold medal winning team at the Baltic Championships this summer, where she also finished 4th. She then rode London at the Youth Europeans in the children's category. Well, sadly, the winner from yesterday has the fence down, which means Laura Andre, the Swiss rider, will be the last out in that jump off against the clock, and it locks in at 9. To steady things up a little bit towards the end, that'll cost them on time, so they fall out of the money, but it's 64.89. So that was the last out. Palmer Sophie, Gray Janssen Christiansen on the 4. Was plenty on a score of 4. We had Darcy Breen, who finished on a score of 2. She'll take 10th place, but the top 9 all through to the jump off against the clock in this CWD Grand Prix. Clementine Lux, Minnie Voss, Sophie Aurelia George, Luan Postinik, Haiti Bradburn, Robin Vermeer, Sienna Reap, Liselot Cormans, and Laura Andre. So we're going to get the track set, and then we'll be underway very soon with that jump off against the clock.
Du coup, l'envoi de cette belle finale qui regroupe ainsi les meilleurs ponies européens grâce à CWD, c'est français haut de gamme, dédié à la performance sportive des cavaliers avec des produits toujours aussi innovants pour permettre précision et confort pour respecter les techniques physiques des chevaux et des poneys. C'est trois lettres d'exception, trois lettres synonymes de performance aussi. Les performants, il faut d'abord l'être à l'issue sur cette deuxième partie. Seuls les meilleurs vont se qualifier pour la grande finale CWD. 9 pour une place tout en haut du podium. Il est l'heure de te faire découvrir justement le tracé. Quel est le devoir faire face? 300 mm, c'est la longueur qu'ils vont devoir parcourir le plus vite possible. Et ils vont commencer du côté du vertical numéro 2, tracé initial à savoir le vertical long, puis à toute vitesse. Ils viendront chercher le vertical numéro 3, la région Auvergne-Rhône-Alpes, suivi du numéro 4 avec ses longines du côté des écrans géants. Réception pied gauche, passe sous l'écran. Lancé sur le PRIX, c'est un double maintenant dans 7 à 7B, observe une foulée verticale. Filera à toute vitesse sur l'observe numéro 8, la filière du côté des études sud. Puis le vertical CWD qui prendra dans l'autre sens par rapport au tracé initial. Et enfin, 2 minutes pour 12 avec l'entrée de la combinaison de tout à l'heure. On le sort dans l'autre sens, ce sont les deux papillons violets qui portent désormais le numéro 15. Voilà le tracé de cette finale.
That's right, Laura. This is what we do. These are the ones that we facing towards jump off featuring a combination to start off on number 2, which is the upper hand and getting up with the colours of the whip and then right to the right to number 3, which is inverted with the colours of this region, and then jump to the 4, the Oxford with the Liverpool and the Watches and the Launchie for number 4, then they're going to turn to the left and jump up towards the triple now and double 7A.
Well, I hope you're ready for something exciting here on a Saturday afternoon in Lyon, because we are, and it's about to get started. It is the jump off against the clock for the FEI Jumping Ponies Trophy. This CWD Grand Prix has seen 9 combinations qualify to come back in this round, and the race is about to start. The track starts over what was fence 2. In fact, it's 2, 3, 4 before they go 7A and B, the first 2 parts of the combination that was. And then 14 and 15, a couple of new fences you'll see towards the end of the course. First to go, 1 or 2 for Belgium. Clementine Lux is going to kick it off. The opening clear with this beautiful, absolutely beautiful stallion. 10-year-old Diegren de Segret. The first out to try and set the standard, and then the race is on. Here we go. Looping back round to fence 3. On we go towards fence 4. Now the turn back. Quick as you like, round the CWD fence. 2 parts of what was the combination. Lands there in about 19 seconds. Moving up the gears. First of the new fences, now turn left to what is the last. Keep it tight, very tight. Joe, no! Tried to come as tight as they could on that inside line, coming round the back of the island. And unfortunately just ran themselves out of room and ended up too close to the pole. Quite a difficult sort of approach as well, because you're having to ride past the fence to come back on yourself, which really involves a lot of judgment. So for the score, we've got a little bit of a clue in the time, 36.07. Now we move our attention to this partnership for the Netherlands. One of 2 clears for the Dutch. Mini Vos going through their usual ritual before they start. It gives her a chance just to remind herself of where she's going. Well, we seem like we're good. Just about ready to go. There's a lot of people watching. Poor George just having a little look round. Here we go. Winding up and ready to go for Mini Vos. Clear for this young lady, 13 years of age, would certainly hold her in good stead for the challenges that will come. Is that gone? It has. We didn't see it. It's off camera, but it has fallen. Going to be a little bit slower as well. She's having to fight somewhat on the turn to give herself the room, and in fact didn't give herself enough room. Ends up with 2 down. Does give herself more space coming to the last though, and it will just be the 8. It is a slower time, 40.49. So what's that? Nearly 4.5 seconds away, but it is a fence more as well. 2 gone, 7 to go. We wait for a clear. Another chance for the Netherlands with Lieselot Koremans to come later in the draw, but this is the one chance for Monte Carlo, the Monegasque rider. Also the youngest in this jump off at 12 years of age, Sophia Aurelia Georges. Riding then with Berlioz de Henneman. Confident so far, lands there in 20 seconds. Still clear, 2 to jump. Now picking up the pace. She's trying to take one out. She had to shorten up a little bit. Little bit of a slip and slide on the corner. And they still jump the last. 36.79. We have the clear. Sophia, well done. Berlioz de Henneman combination for Monaco set the standard. The opening clear, 36.79. We know you can go faster, because we see the 36.07 on a score of 4, but I think if anything she gave up a little bit of time at the beginning of the course and then tried to bring it back towards the end of the course. But she has put a time on the board. She landed out of the double in 20 seconds. That'll give us the clue. Meanwhile, the noise really ramping up for France's chance. The one clear for the French in this Pony Grand Prix. Luan Plishkinik riding Casper's Ronaldo, chasing now 36.79. She almost looked, it was hard to tell from this angle, but it almost looked when she came around the corner that she'd almost come out a little bit too wide on the approach to the double. Well, she might just pick up a time penalty or two here as well. 54 seconds is the time allowed. She might just get in, as she'll be okay, actually, she'll get in. Either way, disappointment for Luke and for Casper Ronaldo. 51.03 on a score of 8 at the end of the round. Goes into 4 for the 4 we've seen, with 5 more left to go. Well, the audience certainly getting revved up in this arena here. There's that runoff just coming straight off the side of the fence. Next to go, Great Britain's chance with this beautiful 8-year-old pony called West Point Foreign Affair, ridden by Katie Bradburn, part of the gold medal winning team at the Pony European Championships this summer. 4th place individually as well. Time to beat 36.79. That one clear on the board so far. Katie the first of the final 5. She's quicker. She landed out of the double in 18 seconds. In fact, that is much faster. She's taking a little gamble to the parallel. Now she's really going for it. Oh, but that's gone. She took a risk, and sadly 35.78, as fast as that is, it isn't quite fast enough, because it is 1 fence down and a score of 4 for Katie. Really bad luck. I don't think I've ever seen that pony have a pole before. West Point Foreign Affair. I mean, you've got to give her full marks, because she committed going on that long run down to the upright to try to challenge the time. And of course, once you commit like that, you always open the door to something like that happening, and it was a very small tap. So, still just 1 clear. 4 more to go. Belgium's second chance, Robin Vermeer and Crystal Sparkle van Beggeveld up next. Still that 36.79, and we know it's a beatable time, but can they do it with a clear? No. Well, the clear round is certainly becoming a scarce rarity, it seems, in this jump-off. Having 2 fences down and a relatively steady time. And Vermeer goes into 5th place with 3 more left to go. Still Sophie Aurelia George leading for Monaco. 36.79 is the clear round time. Katie Bradburn second, Clementine Lux in third, both on 4. Definitely a chance for Ireland, though, now with this beautiful grey pony old Fernando in the saddle. Scenery. Already having a little look. Wise moment, taking the moment to just prepare that turn back. Giving the pony an idea of what to expect. Right, building up the pace. Where's he going to be when he gets out of this double? It needs to be better than 20 seconds, isn't it better? Yes, it is. It's very much quicker. Nearly 18 seconds yet again. But it again, a fence falls. What a class this is turning into. Surprises. Fast four is still quicker than anyone else. 35 seconds, a phenomenal time. Sideric goes into second on Fernando, so 4 in 35 is faster than Katie Bradburn's 4 penalty score, 35.78. I mean, that's 1.79 seconds faster than the leader, but the pole is the difference. And then there were 2. To the phenomenal Orlando van der Rosjova and the Dutch rider Lieselot Koremans. That's the penultimate partnership to go, this combination for the Dutch. This 20-year-old star of a pony that, as I said earlier, he can go back, was it 2017? I was looking it up, when Claudia Moore finished second in this very Grand Prix. She was just 12 at the time. Can this young lady go one better in 2024? Well, at the moment she's on target, but she's got to leave these fences up. She's quicker and she's clear with 2 to go. Lieselot Koremans then for the Dutch just takes a pull, jumps it, now turning left. Orlando van der Rosjova for the Netherlands over the final fence, stop the clock, 35.63, new leader. Superb round, what a combination. Brilliant pairing. Well, they could well indeed be going one better than that pony has managed here previously, because Orlando van der Rosjova now leads the way from Sophia Aurelia George and her pony Villiers de Hermen. 2 clear rounds, but there is still 1 more to go. It is not done yet, because of course the next combination in for the Swiss had already proved yesterday morning in the qualifier to be faster than all of those we've seen so far by finishing in 4th place. Big ask to repeat that sort of level, but we know they've got it in them. But 35.63, again, it's a beatable time. If you can leave the fences up, it is possible. Look how busy it is here today. These amazing audience, French audience here in Lyon, loving the sport and the jumping. There's plenty more to come throughout the day. So, Laura André, Clementine, the last to go in this CWD Grand Prix for the FEI Jumping Ponies Trophy, this second round here in Longines Equita Lyon. I said she was 4th yesterday. Oh, isn't that sweet? Right. And that is what this sport is about. You can just see the relationship between them. Gives the horse a little kiss on the neck and says, right, we can do this. Come on, Clementine. 3rd yesterday, ready to go. Time 35.63 to beat. Really smart turn. Needs to be landing out of the double in around about 18 seconds if they can try and give themselves some sort of chance, and that they've done. This is going to be tight. That's a hard turn, but she's got it out of the way. Now really pushing. Got a lovely shot to the CWD fence, turning tight to the last. Where's the time gonna be? 35.80 seconds, second. Oh, so close. Laurent Andre took it to the line with Clementine, but there was nothing she could do. She's 0.17 away from our eventual winner in this FEI Jumping Ponies class here in Lyon. Well done to Liesje Koremans. Well done to Orlando van der Rosshover, once again coming out with a flying round here in Lyon to pip these two to the post. And it really was the small margin, small margin. Yep, well done, great effort. That is this sport at its best. So Liesje Koremans wins for the Netherlands. Laura Andre takes second for the Swiss, and in third, the other double clear goes to Monaco's Sophia Aurelia-Georges. Stephen Reap, Katie Bradburn, and Clementine Lux giving us our top 6. And of course, this series moves on in 2 weeks' time to the German Masters in Stuttgart, where the ponies will come together once again.
Les autres ponies qui s'imposent aussi, ayant le vent dans les deux, Sophia Aurelia-Georges en 3 pour Monaco, Cinery 4 pour l'Irlande et Katie Bradburn pour la Grande-Bretagne, donc à la 7e place. On aura le plaisir aussi d'avoir à la 6e place Clémentine Lux avec Théoga qui sécurait la Belge Mimimos pour le Pays-Bas, la 7e et 8e place pour Victor Berne avec Crystal Spa. Voilà pour 8 minutes, on va avoir plaisir de revenir dans quelques instants à l'occasion de la deuxième étape de la FEI Jumping Pony Trophy presented by CWD, avant de se retrouver mi-novembre au concours de Stuttgart pour la 3e étape, puis en Autriche à Salzbourg pour la 4e étape avec cette grande finale qui aura lieu en Belgique le week-end dernier du Nouvel An. Ce sera du 26 décembre au 30 décembre. Notez bien ces dates pour savoir qui remportera cette saison 2024 la Coupe du Monde Poney, la FEI Jumping Pony Trophy.
Well, there's the full and final order for this CWD Grand Prix here. And well done, Liesje Koremans. What a pony. Orlando is 20 years of age. And as I've just been reminded, I mentioned when Claudia was second in 2017. But of course, as her dad has just pointed out to me, in 2019, Claudia won it with Orlando, so it's the second time with the second rider that pony has done this, and that says something very special about that amazing equestrian star. Orlando van der Rosshover was ridden to perfection today by Liesje Koremans. They were absolutely magical, the two of them, and it is a second win here in this Pony Grand Prix for that wonderful pony. It was close though. Laura Andre certainly kept it alive right down to the wire with that second place on Clementine, and in third going to Sophie Aurelia-Georges, who gave us that opening clear, youngest rider in the class at just 12, certainly showing that she is a fabulous prospect for the years ahead in the world of ponies, because at 12 she's still got a fair few chances at this level over the next few years. I'm sure she'll find her way to the top very, very soon. So great stuff all round. Looking forward to the ponies. 2 more legs before we get to the final, which, as we know, takes place in Mechlin between Christmas and New Year. But the next leg will be in Stuttgart in 2 weeks' time. Tremendous competition, great series that has given all these youth jockeys, these pony riders, a chance to compete here at these major international events alongside the 5-star riders, which gives them a chance to not only feel what it's like jumping these courses, but also to watch and learn. And there they are, the winners just about set to head in. Well, here they come, led in by the winner. Well done, Liselott Koremans. Congratulations once again. I'll leave you with the presentation of awards to this fabulous jockey and to this quite special pony. 20 years young, Orlando van der Rossover, winning this title for the second time with the second rider. And I'm sure we can perhaps even look to see them again next year with this fabulous pony once again. We'll catch up next time in Stuttgart for the FEI Jumping Ponies Trophy.
En faveur des Pays-Bas avec Orlando van der Rossover. Bravo, Liselott Koremans! En l'honneur de Liselott Koremans, madame, mademoiselle, monsieur, les enfants sont assis et il y a la gentillesse, vous pouvez bien vouloir vous lever, puisque va retentir l'hymne national des Pays-Bas.
Ladies and gentlemen, to honor this victory for Liselott Koremans for the Netherlands, please rise if you can for the Dutch national anthem. we're going to be congratulated by Mr. Donald Ray, who's the president of CWD, accompanied by Mr. Ibrahim, president of the Fédération Internationale, and IOC member, Mr. Serge, president of the French Equestrian Federation, and Cynthia Robert, president of Chile.
Le soutien total bien sûr la scène de le trophée, la plaque, le flou et les bouquets d'applaudissements, s'il vous plaît, pour Lisa Thomas, la Léonaise. La Suisse est un prix national de race ravi d'entendre une nouvelle fois vos applaudissements retenttir. Laurent et Clémentine sont bien deuxième.
Congratulations also to Switzerland in that second place as well, Laura, Andre, and Clémentine.
Voilà, comme vous disiez quelques instants pour les plaisir, peut-être la distance entre le cadre de s'offrir, voilà, une photo avec Laura, avec les cantines, et bien sûr les officiels qui accompagnent cette reprise des pays pour la deuxième meilleure performance du Grand Prix CWD, FEI Pony Trophy. Voilà, avec le président de CWD, le président de la Fédération française internationale, le président de la Fédération française d'équitation, Sylvie Robert, qui sera aussi ravi de nous entendre dire une nouvelle fois avant la prestation de Laurent Ray. Et nous saluons la troisième meilleure performance pour la principauté de Monaco avec Berlioz, des dames. Bravo donc à Sophia Aurélia-Georges.
Congratulations also to the competition for one more and Cynthia Aurélia-Georges and Berlioz.
Elle est bien, troisième, Sophia Aurélia-Georges, Berlioz, troisième meilleur duo de ce Grand Prix. CWD, FEI Pony Trophy, la quatrième place va permettre d'entendre des applaudissements pour l'Irlande. CWD, Fernando.
Congratulations also to Anna Kuchik in one place in Canada and Shane Riva.
Shane et Léonia, quatrième, l'Irlandais, qui était ultra rapide et ce fut le plus rapide des cavaliers de la 4 dans cette finale du Grand Prix. Bravo Irlande. On va applaudir la Grande-Bretagne, c'était bien pour le plaisir de saluer Katie Wallon, la cavalière de West Point for Arthur.
Congratulations also to Great Britain finishing in place with best performer at the summer of Katie Redburn.
Katie Redburn. Heureusement, qui était un peu inquiète. Voilà. Peut-être là que vous avez répondu à nos futurs Vesely, cinquième meilleur duo de cet après-midi. C'était le milieu souvent, bien sûr, de ce Grand Prix de la FEI Pony Trophy. La sixième place va permettre d'entendre des applaudissements pour la Belgique, Clémentine Lux. Voilà, le CWD.
Congratulations also to Belgium finishing in sixth place with Clémentine Luxen in England and CWD.
Voilà, quelques chiffons, je vais dire, de l'organe CWD, du super collègue que vous avez devant vous, qui est évidemment félicité encore une fois par les officiels en étant le prix de la sixième performance de ce grand rendez-vous réservé aux Polonais et la FEI Pony Trophy présenté par CWD. Il nous reste à saluer la septième place, une nouvelle fois pour les Pays-Bas, entendre des applaudissements pour Ponies.
Congratulations to the Netherlands also in seventh place with Dr. Mini Boss.
Permet d'être septième cet après-midi, de recevoir évidemment la plaque escalier et cette 30e édition de l'Olympique et accompagnement olympique international et bien sûr le Grand Prix CWD de la FEI Pony Trophy qui était évidemment venu suivre la prestation de sa chérie en handicap, Robin, qui est donc 8e. On remercie encore une fois toutes celles et ceux qui nous ont permis de vivre ce grand moment de sport. C'est pourquoi Madame Cécile Robert va remettre à l'honneur le président de CWD la plaque partenaire. Cette plaque qui nous permet encore une fois de remercier la fidélité, plus de 30 ans de fidélité de ses partenaires qui mériteraient bien entendu notre applaudissement de retenir dans leur revue. Merci infiniment. Merci de votre présence, Monsieur le Président de la Fédération équestre internationale, Monsieur le Président de la Fédération française d'équitation. Et il y en a une qui boule d'impatience de vous entendre l'applaudir au rythme de la musique. Voici le cantar.
C'est